all of our programs happen in the outdoors. We strongly believe that the world of outdoors has a lot to teach children. Over the last few years, we have taken thousands of students on experiential learning programs on treks with us, and we have seen that there are 4 major learnings that the students leave with. One is that they get much more accustomed to hardship, and because of this, they become much more resilient in their lives. They learn to cooperate and collaborate with each other, and they also leave with a heightened feeling of self-confidence. Now, all of these learnings don't happen by chance, they happen by design. Let me tell you a little bit about the design of these programs. There are 2 major elements over here. One is the trek and its activities, and the other is reflections and how reflections are conducted. When these 2 come together is when learning actually happens and is enhanced. Now let me take you through the trek and its activities, which is part of the design of the program. So right from selection of a trek, we keep in mind that the trek needs to be challenging, because that is when students are pushed out of their comfort zones, but at the same time not too overwhelming for them. Even the activities which are selected are related to the trek. So students carry their own backpacks, they cook their own food, they pitch their own tents, they go up to the summit and they come back, all the while working very closely together as teams. They develop a lot of skills of communication, of what it means to cooperate with each other, and a lot more. But most of this learning would be lost if it was not followed by reflections, which makes reflections a very major part of our program. Now, reflections are conducted by the facilitator, who is a trained professional. The facilitator is with the students throughout the program 24 hours, observing them, motivating them, encouraging them, and at the same, sometimes even doubling up as counselors. So these facilitators take the students through the process of reflecting on their observations of the day, how they did the activities, what went right, what went wrong, what can be done differently next time. And this is something that comes out from the students themselves. They verbalize their own learning. This is what actually consolidates it. So when these different elements come together, the world of the outdoors, the activities that happen on a trek, the reflections that follow, all of this brings out learning very beautifully. This is what happens on our experiential learning programs, and this is how learning comes about.